Hey G Squad, welcome back to another episode of Is It Worth It? So today's episode, we have this cool design here, and pretty much what this is a travel adapter. And for this product in particular, they call it E-Cube 100. So it's supposed to provide you guys 100 watts with power delivery when you guys do use it, which is pretty cool. And just like any travel adapter, they do have different plugs on here for you to use in different countries. So we do have the UK, US, Japan, China. We have EU and AU. The way how they designed the product allow you guys to charge 5 devices at the same time. So one here, and then the 4 right here. So looks like it does have 2 USB option and 2 USB-C option. And they mentioned for the product, it does have a GAN technology built in. So that will give you guys a fast charging speed and a safe charging speed as well. And also allows the product to be much smaller because it does have the GAN technology. And for the product, it does have the auto resetting fuse, which is super useful in all travel adapters. And if you guys turn to the back, they also provide some more specs and features about the product as well. So they mentioned when you guys do use it, you do have the option to use it for over 200 countries. It's 20% much smaller, and it does give you guys a quick charging option and a power delivery option like I mentioned. And supposedly the way how they designed it is child-proof, which I'll show you in a second. If you guys turn inside right here, they provide us more specs and features about the product. So that is everything that's on the package. Let me actually open up to show you guys what the inside looks like. So let's do take it out. Once you guys do take it out, here's what the inside looks like. So it looks like it does give you guys a case. But if you guys do take it out, let's take out the wrapper as well. Once you guys do take it out, here's what the inside looks like. So it does give you guys the wrist strap option for you to put it on the wrist. So that you can carry around really easy, which is really cool. Front part right here, we do have the brand name. And when you guys feel the material that's on the case, it actually feels really soft and very smooth. On the side right here, we do have a zipper for it to open up. So let's do open it. That is what the inside looks like. So they provide you guys the actual product and they provide the cable. Let's see what cable is included. So the cable that's included is a USB-C to USB-C cable. And it is a nylon braided cable, so it is very high quality. And you can see on the cable right here, it does tell you guys that it does support 240 watts when you guys do use it. So I'm assuming they provide us this option, so that way if you guys want to fast charge like your laptop, you do have the option available, which is really cool. And I love how they do give us this little strap for you to organize the cable when you guys are not using it, which is pretty cool. And if you guys do open it, let's see how long the cable is. So the cable itself is not like super long. I think this is probably like 3 feet. So here's what the cable looks like. Now let's take out the product. So I love the way how they designed the case to help you guys store everything inside, which is really convenient when you guys are traveling. But once you guys do take it out, here's what the product looks like. So the front part right here, they do have a sticker. If you guys do remove it, that is what the product looks like. So currently for this product, it's on Kickstarter. So if you guys are interested in backing this product, I do highly recommend you guys go check it out. So you can see the way how they designed it actually looks very high quality, but they do have the brand name in the front. And then right here, we do have the plug for you to plug it in. So whether if you guys plug the US plug, UK plug, or anything else, it will work. On this side right here, you can see we do have different plug. So we do have 2 USB option and 2 USB-C. And I love how they do label on here to let you guys know what you guys can use for each one of them. So this one for laptop, that one for phone, and this for anything else. So once you guys do plug it in, you can see in the front right here, we do have an indicator light to show you guys when it's on or off and when that's working or not. But I believe for the USB-C option, it doesn't matter which ones do you use. If you guys want to get the max 100 watts when you guys do use it, as long as you guys only plug in 1 cable at a time, then you guys should get that 100 watts or anything close to that. But when you guys plug in more than 1 device at a time, it will spread out the charge. And then supposedly for the USB option, if you guys only plug 1 at a time, you guys can get 18 watts for either one. So if you guys are curious about where I'm getting this information, it's from the back of the product right here. And then right here is a back of where the plugs can come out when you guys do use it. Whether if you guys use the US, UK, EU, or whatever, it's all right here in the back. And the way how I guys bring it out is right here on the side. So right here on this side is a child-proof outlet that they mentioned. So when you guys try to open it, it won't work until you guys push it down and then release it. Then it comes out. And once it locks it in, it won't go back in unless you guys push it back down and push it back in like that. Same thing for the other one. If you guys try to push it, it won't work. Push it down and then push it, then it does work. And you guys want to make sure you lock it so that way it won't move when you guys do use it. Same thing if you guys want to bring it back in, push it down and bring it back in very easily. And then same thing for the last one, push it down and bring it out. So that is the US option. Once you have it done, you can push it back in. Very easy and very simple. And inside right here, they do have the brand name. And I love the way how they designed the product because you guys can see all different parts inside, which is pretty cool. And if you guys ever forget which plug is for what, they do label right here in the back. So whether if you guys don't plug in 1 thing at a time or all 4 of them, regardless of how many you guys do plug in, the max is 100 watts for these outlets right here. So that is everything that's on the product. Now let's plug it in to test it out to show you guys when it actually works. So the first thing I want to do is to plug it in first. So I'm going to use the US option. So let's do bring it out. Let's plug it in. Once you guys do plug it in, you guys are ready to start using it. So let's try to use the USB-C option first to see how much power is being generated when you guys do use it to charge my laptop. So currently the battery life that's on my laptop right now is 0. So let's test it out and see how well it does work when you guys charge it. So right here I do my battery tester. If you guys do plug it in, other side I'm plugging the cable that's provided for us. And we'll plug this onto the laptop. So right here I do have my MacBook Pro 16-inch. If you guys do plug it in, once you guys do plug it in, it should start charging. If you see right now my MacBook Pro is fully dead. So let's see how fast does it charge. So once you guys do plug it in to charge it up when it's 0%, if you can see right here, show you guys how much power that is being generated. So right now it's showing 19.67 V and 4.558. Let's do the calculation and see how much power is that. So once we do the calculation on here, it's showing that much. So right now it's charging at 89 or 90, you can see right there. So it does bring it very close to 100, but it's not quite there. And the reason why is because of the built-in protection on the product. And because the max that's on here is 100, let's try to unplug it and try the other USB-C option and see what happens. So once you guys plug in the other one, and see right here we do have the new number. So it is charging around 89 watts when you guys do use it. Let's try to plug in a few more things and see what happens. So the first thing I'm gonna plug in is the USB option. And we'll charge our phone. You can see it does work. So you can see when you guys plug in two cables to charge two devices, the number changed. So it went down. Let's calculate the new number. So it's charging at 18 watts when you guys use that output. Let me actually unplug it and plug it back to the laptop USB-C option and show you guys how much power for that one instead. So we have to unplug it, plug it back to this one. Once you guys plug it that one, you can see the number still went down a little bit from what it was originally, but it's much higher than the other USB-C option. So let's calculate this as well to show you guys a new number. So here is the new number when you guys use the USB-C option for the laptop. So it does charge at 61 or 62 watts when you guys use the USB-C option for the laptop option. Whereas for if you guys use the other USB-C option, that's for the phone, it only gives you guys around like 10 to 20 watts if you didn't see earlier. Now let's try to plug another USB-C option and see what happens. So for this one, the USB-C to Lightning, if you guys do plug it in, and with this one, go plug in our other phone, you can see it does work. So you can see when we do plug in all three cables at a time, the number on here didn't really change much. It's still around 61 watts or 62 watts. So I'm assuming for the other two cables on here, it's probably charging around 10 to 20 watts for each one of them. But you can see when you guys do use it, it does work. Now let's try to use the AC option to see when it works as well. So let's unplug this one, and we'll plug it onto my charger right here from the Anker brand. And we'll plug this on top. So let's do plug it in. Once you guys do plug it in, you can see right here, show you guys how much power that's being generated. So it is providing a lot of power when you guys use this one. So when you guys do calculate it, it is giving you guys 89 watts or 90 watts when you guys do use it, which is the same as the USB-C output that's built in, which is really cool. So that way you guys don't have to bring another charger to use it, but you do have the option to use that if you guys do want to. So that way you can charge more than one laptop at a time, which is pretty cool. So you can see when we do test out the product, it definitely does work. So whether if you guys want to charge one device or multiple devices at the same time, you do have the option available. Just remember, if you guys plug in more than one device for the USB or the USB-C option, it will start to charge and it won't charge as fast compared to plugging one cable at a time. Unless if you guys plug in your AC option, they'll give you guys that fast charging speed if you guys use the correct wall charger and the cable as well. So once you guys are done, you can close it up and it's all set. So really cool how the product does give you guys very close to the 100 watts charging speed when you guys do use it, which is 89 watts, which is more than enough power for you guys to recharge like a MacBook Pro 14-inch or 16-inch or any other laptop that supports USB-C. So that is everything that's on the product. Now to go unboxing and testing product. Now to answer the question of whether or not it's worth it or not. So for this product, I do have to say that it is pretty worth it if you guys want to need one of these, especially if you guys are in the market looking for a high quality travel adapter. The product got the quick charging option, power delivery option, and the guaranteed technology as well, that I do have to say that it is pretty worth it. But then obviously for those of you guys who don't want or don't need one or have one of these, they obviously don't buy one and save your money for something else you actually do need. So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out, and it will definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.